Hi, it's Peg, and today's video is all about the Pick-a-Stick challenge for the month of July. So I've got the challenge steps here. Illustrate, symmetric, angular, copy, monoprint, bleach. They've got wild cards, a stamp, and rickrack. You know, I don't know where I'm going with this. So I started with an illustration. You guys don't need to sit and watch me draw because that's boring. But I thought that this was somewhat symmetric because it's a face that's facing forward. So, you know, but faces are never really symmetric, but I'm gonna go with that. The colors are royal blue and platinum. Angular, I'm figuring, is the angle on the jaw. So, yeah, let's just see where this goes. I've got some watercolors out here. This is a pan that I put together with some Core, some Daniel Smith, and I can't think what that other one is. Soto, it says? Okay, these are just 3 different kinds of paints that, you know, I bought by the tube and put in here. I also have a small Decadent Pies set from Prima because it has these colors that are very much like a flesh tone. And then I've got this little Jane Davenport brush. I think I might also get just a... This is one of those Pentel water brushes. Because I want to work a little bit wet. This is a mixed media journal, I think. I think this is a mixed media journal. Good grief. Yeah, it's a mixed media from Canson. So, you know, it's not watercolor paper, but I'm okay with that because it's just a journal and we're just playing. So I'm going to moisten that down just a little bit. There's some color on the page already because, you know, that's how I roll. Looks like I had some of those powder pigments on here before. So let's start with, let's see, let's get some of this fleshy tone. I want to add a little bit of that pink tone to it. And add a little water. Because I just want to get a base. Get a base down here. And this is going to go through some processes. So I'll probably get quiet because when I paint, I get quiet. I'm just saying. I don't talk a lot. So I'll come back. I'll come back and talk to you later. But right now, I'm just probably going to be in my zone for a little bit. I'll get some color down here. I want to darken that. Let's put a little bit of this in here for shadow. And I don't know if that's really close enough. We'll see here in just a minute. The next prompt is copy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy a saying off of this stamp here. These are Stampers Anonymous, and I like these Tim Holtz sayings. And this says, accept who you are and revel in it. And I did that with a multi-ball from Pilot. Okay, so copy is done. Next thing is monoprint. Well, I'm going to take some liberties with that. I think I'm going to use a stamp, which is the wild card, and I'm going to use Rick Rack because I'm not going to use bleach. See, it says monoprint, bleach, stamp, and Rick Rack. So I'm going to use this stencil, which has a Rick Rack design to it. I'm not sure which one I want to use here. Thinking I might like to use it like this. So I could, okay, here's the deal. Let me get some tape. This is masking tape. So I'm just going to touch it to my clothes so it doesn't stick down so much. And I'm going to mask this area of this stencil. Because I want to not have it come over my face. And just kind of going around this way with the tape, trying to preserve that area. Make sure I don't get anything in there. Okay, good enough. Oops. So, now that I've done that, I've got this area that I can stencil, and I've got a small round gel plate. So I think I'll use that and some, I want some blue. No, do I want blue? No, I want a different color. Got some Deco Art Americana that I haven't opened yet, so I should open this right. It's kind of a peachy color. trials and tribulations of being an artist. Just getting into the packaging, right? Some days, that's all it is, just getting into the packaging. All right, so I've got that, and I've got my tiniest brayer, and I think I want to stamp on here. Let me use this little stamp, and we'll do it in a blue. I don't know how that's going to work. Let's give it a try. Shall we? Let's give it a try. Got some, I don't know. I'm getting weird now. Yeah, let's do a more solid stamp. I've got some blue Liquitex paint marker. See if I can get this on here without making a total mess of myself. It's running all over since I shook it up. So now I have blue paint everywhere, and it's in my lid. Okay, so very runny. It's very, very runny. Don't like that at all. All right, not going to use that. Don't know why that paint is so runny. Let me get something thicker. Let's use some Deco Art, and this is a premium paint. Here we go again, gotta open it. Get a little bit out here. And try this again. Where's my stamp? Here we go. Oh. And that stuff even stuck to it. Good grief. Alright. Get a little bit on a sponge. That looks better. Alright, and then we'll use this paint see how this works. Load up our brayer. And see how this works. see if I can stamp that through the stencil. Oh yeah, it worked. And there's some left on here, so just clean that off a little bit. And do it again. Get the blue. And we'll put that on our stamp. And then we will monoprint using our gel plate. Like so. I'm going to try to just do part of it here and part of it here, and some here. Oh look, there we go, getting it where it doesn't belong. All right, see what we've got. Now, you know, before I do that, I think I'm just gonna stamp a few of these. Let me dry this quick. And let me see if I can just stamp through the stencil. Not getting very good results here. There we go. All right. Just gonna spritz my stamp so I can clean it off later. And let's see what the reveal looks like, because I really messed it up. Oh, not too bad. I've seen worse. But that's what a challenge is about, right? Try new things. Okay. So next thing is I need to use some of that platinum, because we've done our stamp, we've done monoprint, stamp, rickrack. I guess the platinum is kind of like bleach, right? Because it's white. Remember when we used to bleach our hair and it was platinum? So what I'm going to do is I've got this Speedball ink, and I'm going to put some platinum into her hair, I think. Let's see how this works. Maybe I can cover up some of this goof. if this is going to work or not. This pen isn't working that well. Maybe just a brush. Got a real fine brush. Yeah, got a real fine brush here. Let me just try a brush. That's better, right? I can kind of cover up some of that goof. We'll get some platinum streaks going in her hair. Yeah, I'm liking that. She will be bleached platinum. Okay. A touch of that platinum in her eye too, to brighten that. And just I think I might want to do a few splatters with that. Let me get my fan brush. See if I can pick up some of this. There's a few little splatters. All right, and then I think I also want to add a quote. Let me dry this. So I want to do one last thing to finish out this page, and that's to add this quote. It's a Tim Holtz, another Tim Holtz stamp, and I have it on this stamp platform because I don't know if I'm going to get it done right the first time, so that's why I'm using a stamp platform, and this one is big enough that I can put my whole journal page on there and give it some pressure. Yeah, it's still not quite dark enough for me, so I'm going to stamp it another time. That's the beauty of using a platform, right? I can stamp it multiple times and make it look better. So there we are. Oops. Get retrieve my stamp off of here and put it back where it goes before I get it lost. And then I'll show you the final results. So, here we go. This is the page. And it says, accept who you are and revel in it. Creativity is allowing yourself to make mistakes. Art is knowing which one to keep, ones to keep. I like that quote. I think I'm pretty much done for today. We did everything that was on the list, including bleach. So let's go over that. We had illustrate, which was the drawing. Symmetry, which is because it's a face that's face on. You kind of get both halves if you go right down the middle. Angular is her jawline. Copy, what did I do for copy? I copied this statement off of a stamp saying. Monoprint, I monoprinted and I used the Rick Rack design to do that. I used the stamp and I also used the platinum in her hair as bleach. So yes, I did everything on the list for this month. So that's 8 prompts and the 2 colors, and we are done. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you again soon with another prompt. See, now there I go again. I want to touch that up. I'll be still fiddling with this. I'll see you guys. Bye.